Never allow your heart to be given to someone. People have a crush sometimes when they're young, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18. Sometimes it's a crush. It's someone you see, infatuation. You know, you're excited, wow, I'd love this person as a husband, and you don't know a thing about them. You've probably seen them online. Those marriages are very tough. You need to find out so much about them without attachment. When you find out about someone with attachment to them, you're going to ignore the red flags and the negatives. But when you find out about someone before you've even attached to them, you immediately are able to navigate through what's a red flag and what's not, what is not worth going into and what is worth pursuing to the next level. So be careful. As you grow up, you might like this one, you like that one. Not everyone you like is worth getting married to. You need to focus on who is fit to be the parent of your child. That's a very, very important way of looking at things. Are they going to be exemplary? And at that young age, you're going to need to look at their connection with Allah. As much as the glamour of the world might be attracting you, people say, I want to marry a rich man, I want to marry a wealthy person. All of that becomes secondary a few years later when you regret that they didn't have connection with Allah or no faith whatsoever. So always look for someone who has faith, who has belief, who takes their relationship with their Maker seriously. Look for that person, and then you can look at everything else. What they look like, how much money they have, what family they come from, where they come from, their physique and so on. All that follows. But if they don't have the connection with Allah Almighty, they've lost in the eyes of Allah. And we will give them a chance, but sometimes it will happen on their own. Don't ever marry someone thinking that you're going to correct them later on, because many times they don't. It doesn't happen. It might happen years later, decades later, who knows? You might struggle and suffer